Hello. Now what the hell is Shooting Order? Exactly. Shooting Order is a new VN experience from the hits team at KDkill Games. We brought you 100 line, Last Shit Academy, and more. This in particular is helmed by Nakazawa, from what I understand. Who did IO, Root Double, worked on, in large part, the influential Infinity series, like Ever 17, Remember 11, and all that. He started without me. I'm literally just sat down. Shut the fuck up. What are you getting on voice or something, huh, bud? Oh, the skeletons. Yeah. Kicking your feet. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee. I'm sitting there, Miss. So cute eating my burgie. Not cute. Not whimsical. I'm salivating for Shooting Order. I'm not. I would have played more fucking Power Wash Simulator. But yeah, I want to know what's up. So, yeah, so Shooting Order is some multi-genre. Why does it keep doing this? Just to put us right back on the same title screen, bro. There's not even like an OP. But it's supposed to be some multi-genre thing, like there's like stealth and horror and romance, and like it just keeps doing this. What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what Nakazawa's been up to. I want to know what he's been up to. I want Peak to exist. Back with 2Q games. For reference, I guess for VOD people, I hated 100 Line. I've not liked anything, sadly, from Kodaka in a long time. I don't like anything out of Uchikoshi these days with AI or anything like that. I think they've all fallen very, very hard. I mean, I don't have anything against them. It just doesn't hit, man. They just don't hit. So I'm curious if Nakazawa has received the same treatment here. I've heard mixed things going into this. Not as bad as I'd expect, but also like not great. I've heard the localization grammatical errors are pretty fucked, but yeah, I mean, I don't remember what Goto said. Like bad, funny. Andrew liked it more than he thought, but not like a shitload. Klitsu thought it was extremely unengaging and dropped it. Rick seems to be into it, maybe, but I mean, nobody likes the errors. Mediocre. As long as it's not mindlessly mediocre. We'll see. It's not short, so we're gonna be working this in the evenings for probably a couple weeks. Since I'm only gonna be able to do really a few hours a night. Maybe when Goto's off for work, we'll do larger days. But I'll be gone Friday evening into some of Saturday, so we won't be doing any then. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow, so we'll do some at night, but probably do something else during the day. Maybe some washing. We'll see. Cool. I don't know if there's anything else to say before we get started on it. I hope it's good. Audio ducking. Do I really want ducking? Not really. Depends on how good the music is. And how obvious the ducking is. Yeah, I don't know. I'll say. Remember 11 and IO are some of my favorites, even if I think they're both extremely crude and fucked at times, so. Nakazawa's Potential Man. Like fucking not Itagaki, what was that his name? The Dragon's Dogma guy? I'm thinking Dragon's Dogma. Potential Man. Let's go ahead and get started on it, I guess, man. It's pseudo. Itagaki is the one who passed recently. Although dying with this chromatic aberration right off the bat. Medical. Medical. Happy Duendo. Familiar VO. That's a good start. 168 remaining until the end of the world. It's already world ending, dudes. Here we go. Nice scale. Just the way I like it. Oh, next. Horrible. Why is it gonna be unsufferable? That's cool, they show you the speed here. Is there a lot of like goofy English or something? Mouse. Yeah, it just was removed. At the penthouse here. Ooh, gameplay. One of those, awesome. That'll be interesting. Yeah, let's not waste too much time. Holy shit, the scroll speed, brother. It's all too quiet. The intro is just very loud. Let me know now. Munchkin. Gremlin. I'm gonna make my cursor disappear. Guess I leave it up. Playing a character who's woken up and doesn't know shit. Ah yes, I'm right at home. Is this the... Who's the composer on this? It almost sounds like Danganronpa guy. Yeah, the voices are like that. Oh, it is him. I was like, it sounds like him, but like... I fucking hate when games start at 100. It's fucking useless, man. We're gonna get a Danganronpa man doing like different music finally. But that ain't not master. Gremlin, Munchkin. The fuck is this?
Sonokanji. だとすると、この状況は君にとって最悪だろうな。
And maybe Unleashed from Kodaka. Danganronpa man can mix it up. He's a good composer when he... the right project, but man, I got really tired of that 100-line soundtrack.
運命はいつも最悪の選択を迫る。だが、はい。まあいい。説明しよう。適当なところにかけてくれ。待ってください。勝手に私の部屋に入らな。私。
Amnesia Bros.
こんな部屋見覚えがない。ここって誰の部屋？
With the fucking hand. Proud Englishman.
何なのこの状況。この怪しい人たちは誰？この部屋はどこ？私どうしたらいいの？私私
Man, we don't even know that, man.
さて、君は今大いに戸惑っている。残念ながら気遣ってやれるほどこちらも余裕はない。とにかく最悪のパターンだよ。まったく。
Is it just like later? I don't know if there's any up. But if there's gotta be later, might as well just do it now. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. 君に愚痴を言っても仕方ないな。こうなった以上、リカバリに努めるのが我々の役目だ。リカバリって？いや、君の体に問題はないよ。頭ですよね。やっぱりそうですよね。
Your soul.
私さっきまで気を失ってたみたい。どうも頭がぼんやり。もしかしてここって病院ってことは、お医者さんと看護師さん？
Interesting, everything's in like comic manga text boxes. I don't think what VNs do that. Probably more than I would think, but I'm just like, it just seems so different. Probably because you can't fit like that much info on it, and it's probably harder to actually put together on the fly. Well, I mean, I appreciate the production value, I guess. Move the chat over there. Then it looks like this. That's fine. Kind of hanging off in the middle of nowhere. Looks like shit, actually. And I will be skipping most of the dialogue. I got all of the game too. Well, what? They rock enough to get the vibe. Information. Oh. Did somebody insane work on it? Crazy character type next. Is there a gremlin?
彼女の名は天使せっかちで承認欲求のお化けだ。姫、自分の友達が他の子と一緒にいるのが許せないタイプだから。そして私が天使ミコトル。ご覧の通り真面目で仕事熱心な正直者だ。
Oh, really? This is a good soundtrack.
まず最初に一つ確認させて
We do like a good track.
君はどこまで覚えている？昨日のことは？一昨日のことは？
昨日？あれ、頭の中が真っ黒に塗りつ思い出せないの？え？死んだ？私が死んだ？
ヒメール、説明の順序を飛ばさないでくれ。だってこの人が死んだのは本当でしょ？
死んだってどういう何かの例えですか？
He did.
ヒューとしての死んだっていう。
いや、そのままの意味だよ。残念ながら。
はい。
しかし君は本来ならまだ死ぬべき運命
Got the Fire Emblem Engage outfit on, man. Colgate sponsorship character.
それは神にとっても予定外の事態だった。
Even for God.
神？
Is God like a character?
あなたは何かの間違いで。ざっくり言わないでください。っていうか、私が死んだって何言ってるんですか？だったらあの世なんてあるわけないでしょ。神はそんなところを作ってるほど暇人じゃない。じゃあ今ここにいる私は何なんですか？まさか。
はあ、まあ落ち着いてくれよ。君は幽霊なんかじゃない。ちゃんとそこに存在している。
Why did they release this so close to 100 line? If a lot of the same people are working on it. Was it actually a lot of the same team or just the composer? Just for fun? Kodaka's out there like repping 100 line, meanwhile, like during the release of this thing, man. It's funny because I don't know if this will be any good, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's better than 100 line and it's got like way worse reception. Probably just because it's fucking not Kodaka, not typical Danganronpa starter or something. Is Joker Batman? Yeah, really. I mean, so far it's pretty, you know, amnesiac, world-ending bullshit, wacky characters. Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, when I say better than 100 line, I mean, you could take a shit on a plate that'd be better than 100 line, but...
実体を伴った存在だと実感できるはずだ。ああ、 ついでに顔でも洗ってくる。
鏡？一体何なの？あの人たちは何を言ってるの？天使とか本気で言ってるの？私が死んだって何？そんなの信じられるわけがない。と、鏡を見るまでは、鏡には確かに私が映っていたし、顔を洗う水の冷たさもリアルだったけど、そんなことよりもこれ、私は鏡に映る自分の顔に見覚えがなか
ambitious,
った。
but it's not ambitious. Not in a way that deserves any credit. You know? It's just long. There's other long VNs. I mean, that's all it is. It's just long, man. It's not interwoven in any crazy way. It's not trying to tell some kind of meta story. There's not really much interesting info you discover between all that. It's just mediocre long routes to bad routes, I guess, that reuse an absolute obscene amount of content and story beats to pad them out. Man's X lines. Yeah, I don't know. I'm cool. I mean, I was in on the ambition. I was really hoping it was gonna be as ambitious as it, maybe it could have been, right? Like a bunch of free-flowing routes that kind of interwove in an interesting way, told like way different stories, but mostly the stories are really fucking samey, man. Or just really bad, eh? You know, I mean, a few will like leave the grounds and do a few things here and there, but you don't come across with much more lore. You don't get any character arcs hardly for anybody despite all that time. I thought going in I'd at least have a route for every character. Like an easy layup for each route, right? Like just something focused on certain characters, but it's just so nothing, man. Like, I mean, dude, if you just want to go read something long, you got a lot of options, man. Even in the VN world, there's lots of long things that are executed better, but yeah, we just put a shitload of routes in the game. It's not ambitious, man. No offense, but anybody could technically do that, right? I mean, on the production value they did, you know, hats off to them, I guess, for, you know, making it not just like a completely basic VN, but like, there's a lot of CGs and shit, but it's not like an exciting kind of production level. I mean, yeah, it's got the gameplay, but that gameplay sucks after like fucking 1 hour of playing it. Same with the Mario Party shit. It's like, I just don't get it, man.
全く記憶にない誰かがそこにいた。それでようやく私は自分が異常であることをどうやら私は大切な何かを失ってしまったらしい。それは記憶なのか、自分自身なのか。
I don't know. I don't know if it's just people who just aren't reading enough or what. I mean, that's my thing, is like, not every idea is like amazing, right? Like, oh, it's me, the guy who created the game that had every mechanic in it. They're like almost always horrible. They're like overly ambitious, like giga games. It's like, why would VNs be any different? Just long, just for the sake of being long, right? What is it? I mean, yeah. You could just write like bullshit on a page for hundreds of hours, and it's like, that's not like something like worthy of like much praise, right? And don't get me wrong, I like a lot of Kodaka shit, but not as much recently. But like, I like Danganronpa, even all the way up 3. 3's got its issues, but I still enjoy it. But it's just a weird thing to give it cred for, man.
いずれにしてもそれを死と呼び替えても少しも違和感がないように思えた。
Like, even if you just play the highlights of 100 line and you get like a 50-hour game, it's still like mediocre as hell, man. The rest is like shit. So how do I... Okay.
落ち着けるわけないですよ。何なんですかこれ。死んだってどういうことなんですか。
まあそれがごく自然な反応だろうな。そう簡単に自分の死を受け入れられるものじゃない。
実際あなたは自分の死を拒絶したのよ。その結果が今のあなたってわけ。
自分の死を拒絶。
さっきも言ったように、君は本来なら死ぬべき運命ではな。だがありえない何かが起き、それでも君はその理不尽な死に抗おうとした。今ここで死ぬわけにはいかない。その祈りが神に。
祈りが。
Gotta say, this opener is pretty weak so far. I know we just started, but like, I mean, it's literally you just hanging out in this apartment while people tell you about these lofty things. It's really nothing like happening here. We got zany issues. Not much of a hook, man. Not of your typical larger than life, big things happen. I'm amnesiac, I don't remember anything. The world's gonna end, God's here. We got wacky Halo characters. I'm just like, alright, man. In there. What's up? Yeah, what's up, Nakazawa's got a little something for us, man. This guy's grabbing the gremlin, dude. You can't be held down, bro. He's a free spirit. I've read a manga like this. The presentation's interesting. Strangle the Jay, not a big fan. He's a little much. So what was the big localization error with like the main character? Is that spoiler shit? There's just a lot of translation problems. Right. This is a temporary body. And then apparently it's not as supposed to be as fucked as AI translated. I've heard like parts of it are solid, but then there's just like weird fucked parts too. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. I haven't read that much into it. We had a few little convos in Discord. Jacked in. I mean, yeah, maybe though. I don't know. I don't know the people involved. I'm not gonna speculate like that, but. Temporary life. You must overcome God's trial to get your full life.
そんな大きな声を君がちゃんと元通り生き返るには神の試練をクリアする必要。
生き返るよくわからないけど、それをクリアすれば。
ああ、そういう。
じゃあ
それにはまず君自身の死の真相を知らなければならない。
Why does she have to figure this all out?
君は自分が死んだ時のことを
死の真相って、私は事故や病気で死んだんじゃないって。
当たり前じゃない。言ったわよね。ありえないな。
ありえないな。
残念だが。
私が死んだこと。
だからまずはそれを知りに行くわよ。さあ出発出発。
ちょっと待って。
あなたの死の真相を知るんでしょ。だったら黙ってついてきてよ。
Just it sounds like Danganronpa Man's gonna be cooking a little harder in this one. I hope. You can hear some of his, I mean that's why I spotted it. You can hear some of his sounds, but it doesn't sound like he's doing another Kodaka soundtrack so far. It's only been, what, 3 songs?
やめてください。
あ、またドロドロしてる。
おいおい、暴力はダメだ。
そもそもあなたたちは私の記憶がないのをいいこと。
まだそんなこと言ってるの？もうわからて。
I don't know if that's gonna be good or bad, but the person who's doing the 2x2 is like not got a track record, right? Or like I've read stuff by them that should. I don't remember what it was though. And I mean maybe I'll get unleashed on an actual larger project, but my thing is like I don't really like, I'll probably read it just because we talk about it a lot, but I can't say I'm too excited. Like I like those characters in that context and that story and shit, but just like them doing another thing, like an alternate route, I don't know. I mean, if it's all on the cases then, right? I mean, I guess the main story could go somewhere else. We already know they're in a simulation, and you already know, like, fucking AI Junko and all this bullshit. It's like, I mean, is that just not gonna... I mean, I guess a lot of Amazing Beans have routes, but this long after the fact, not planned out, right? Like, a lot of routes give, like, a piece into each thing, you know? Yeah, I guess I should mention too. Probably gonna spoil a fair amount of Kodaka, Nakazawa shit. Maybe a little Uchikoshi if it's relevant. More interested in the discussion if it's relevant than the sanctity of like 100 lines plot. I'm just warning now. If you're playing Shuten Order and haven't played Danganronpa 2 yet, I mean, I guess it's possible. It's newer. Yeah, old Nakazawa, man, at his peak. Like, I feel like, you know, there's individual things maybe I like more. You know, obviously there is from some of these guys than, like, peak Nakazawa, but, like, there's just something about Nakazawa in his prime that even if you, like, try to objectively say, you know, there's better shit, I just really enjoy his, like, I.O. and stuff like that. Remember 11 and shit, right? There's crude, there's roughness to it, but it excels where it needs to and has like a spirit, a soul, something going on, whether it's like the pace or like the atmosphere and like, you know, I.O., the pace and Remember 11 setting that kind of squashes any little issues. That's my thing, where it's like I really like I.O. despite some of the roughness. It's like I don't need like a perfectly polished, flawless stone or something. You know, I'd rather just have like a kind of a rough diamond coming out of him. But I don't know, man. It's been so long. Like, what does he do? What does he, you know? Like, I mean, what's he been up to? He's just writing side shit for people? Is he writing like fucking stage plays? I don't even know, man.
まあ、警戒するのは無理ない。我々は君の天使だからな。
それを
別に信用とかどうでもいい。だったらとりあえずなんなら誰かにだから姫たちが導いてあげる。そのために姫たちがいるんだから。
Oh, did he really not write the scenario for that? I'm not familiar. I thought he just kind of wrote it.
少なくとも我々は君に誰かが君を傷つけようとするなら我々は君を守るために
But I
責
mean,
任
I
を
don't know.
全うする。なぜなら
Thumbs
だ
up.
から天使とか連呼されても
Oh, so he set up
しづらいんですけど
the outline like Kodaka, underlined, and then generally had other people write it. Funny enough, the Kodaka stuff is probably the best shit in 100 line, outside of choice few routes. No, that's not a high bar, it's still mediocre at best. It's just his shit. If you go off of like the main route and common route, but I was in on that, but yeah, it doesn't always work out, that's for sure. Wonder if he's at fault for the really shitty pacing of the end of Route Double. Did he write any of the routes? What was the last thing he like fully wrote? Lost. What the fuck? Okay. I guess that's why every route feels a little fucking wacky. Not every route is made equal, that's for damn sure. And some of it's in like writing style. Like I said, the final bits are like pretty long in the tooth, man. And the first route's like really tight.
でもここに至って何もわからないのはとりあえず
決まり。じゃあ出発ね。さあ、どっちが
Did he?
早く目的地に着くか
It's like he's gotta be working. But I just wonder if it's like stuff that just never made it like westbound or what. Or he just does like support work on like bullshit. I mean, I thought he worked on World's End Club a little bit, but I think they all kind of did.
位置について。
待て待て、そこのクローゼットに仮面。
え
The mask.
仮面って
君は本来誰かに素顔を見、
さっさと仮面を。
Thought this was a temporary body.
こんな不気味なか
大丈夫大丈夫。ここら辺では仮面もおしゃれ
The
の一部
fuck
だ
kind
か
of
ら。
mask is this? You could totally tell who this is still. Development director for multiple Atome game. A perfect disguise. Like literally the same person with one eye missing.
ネクタイとかピアスとかと一緒。あ、
そう
その仮面も人気ブランド。個性的なデザインだ。
ファッションのことはわからんな。
あ、せっかくだし服装も変えた。
女の子
ああ、それも覚えてないの？びっくりした？
びっくりしたというかそっか私って
そうだ、死んだ者の名前をま。
じゃあ姫が決めてあげる。
God, I really want to believe he didn't have that much to do with World's End Club. I want to believe that's mostly just like a bunch of, they're just all randomly doing shit. And threw in a few fucking thousand Uchikochi twists and called it a day. Did he work on Punchline too? Jeez. But you gotta feel for him though. Not writing like a full project till this, I guess. I mean, unless he did a lot of World's End Club, because man, World's End Club is horrid. One of the worst things I've ever experienced. The VN world.
別に名前くらい他人に聞かれたところで問題ないんじゃないですか。
君の場合、そう。
有名人
Famous.
ひらめしもべなんてどう？神に作られたしもべだから。
嫌ですよ。
Famous person, you can see most of their face.
返しどれいい？
嫌ですって
ネーミングに悩んでいる暇はない。
嫌だって
あくまで生き返るまでのしもべとど。 しもべレイなんてどうだ？
素敵な名前。レイちゃんよろしくね。
もう何でもいいですよ。それにしても自分の私すぐに思い出せるようにな。
守備よくことが進めば神の試練をクリアすれば、それじゃ目的が理解できたところでそろそろ行くとしようか。君の死の真相を見つけに。
長い廊下にここってマンション？いやホテルで。
ご名答。一般の宿泊客と
特別な VIP エリアって。
もういちいち気にしてたら日がく。ほらこの先に
はい。
What's with this fucking mask, man?
ここを出てどこに行くんですか？
君の死の真相を見つけるためにさあエレベーターに乗って。
本当に。
Cutaways. Whoa, fucking wonky ass 3D.
どうした？ぼんやりしている時間はないぞ。
What's with the giant statue?
初めて見る景色だと思って。
Yo, there's a face over here too. Put myself here. Yeah, that was some pretty fucked 3D.
しょうがないわよね。忘れん坊さんだもんね。
You skating through the thing at an impossible angle. Cursed media. I mean, the production value has been solid so far. A little bit of animation. Definitely got a style. We'll see where it goes, but yeah, it's definitely not like a low budget video. It's all voiced.
けど今はのんびり観光している時間はない。目的地へ急がないとな。
It's weird that this game got like no advertisement.
目的地ってどこなんですか？
終点教の教団本部だ
The
よ。
Shuten Order.
終点橋？
ねえ時間がもったいないから説明は移動し。
そうだな。
Oh shit. Like running around, dude. Pre-rendered environments. The scale here is fuck. Like we're actually walking on a piece of art. I think it's because of the like kind of skating when the walk happens. No, but it's, I mean, I think it's neat. Reminds me of an old adventure game. I'm playing fucking Phantasmagoria or something. I don't know if I should be like looking at all this shit. Pretty raw intro though, I gotta say. It's a lot of exposition and nonsense.
目を覚ましてから。
A lot of amnesia, I don't know
まるで
anything.
暗い海をずっと漂って自分がどこにいるのか。何があり得る天使。神。生き返り。仮の命。神の試練。本当の自分。
Be almost better if you were living like a very abstracted or like very muffled version of their life, and then all of a sudden you forgot it all. Like maybe that's too much for where it's going. You just kind of like I'm just supposed to kind of care about this character, just like having a pretty typical anime opener here.
私はただ与えられた藁にすがるしかない。言われるがまま。私は自分の死の真っ暗な海へと。
168 what hours? Monogatari. Fucking flashback there, man. Alright. More artsy than 100 line already. Is this where all the money went?
そうか。今日は終点峡谷の建国記念日だったな。新年の始まりの日だ。
新年の？
Is it?
それにしても奇妙な街並みだろう。でもすぐに見慣れるさ。そもそも君もここに住んでいたんだからな。
Flying off. Whoa. Musica? What the fuck was this music in 100 line, man? Kodaka was like, yeah, I just want you to do the same thing, but shittier. Meanwhile, I guess he was actually cooking in this game. We'll see for how long. I mean, I don't know, I don't get my hopes up. Nice to hear some range out of him, it's been a while. Yeah, like this I was stoking our dude here. I could just chill on this one for a bit, not too bad. That's one thing I miss about some old VNs. Just a fucking kick-ass soundtrack that really got you into like a mystery, you know, to go with some of the pace and shit. Not that old is good, new is bad or anything, but like, you know, when I think back almost nostalgically over some of the VNs we've read over the last decade, like kick-ass fucking soundtracks that really capture the atmosphere, definitely. For the fucking Silver Case has good music. I mean, Akira Yamaoka, even for the port, does a remix version of like all the songs for each chapter. That's the Silent Hill guy. They're good. Even fucking the Valhalla guy does a OC remix of a Silver Case song. It slaps. It's a good song. Silver Case has a good audio stratosphere, I don't know, orbit. But yeah, the rest fucking, I'm not big into the rest. Thanks for this. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was translated that roughly. Because it's very, I mean, that is a lot of Silver Case. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. Much different. And let's be real, most of your Silver Case Giga fans love that shit. It's not like they were reading the Japanese version. I don't know how different it is. I'm kind of curious. Because a lot of like the Silver Case is just like, yeah, very crude, rough, just kind of like one-liner chains essentially all the time. But I mean, I could see it, that being what they're after. Fujoshi claims it's very different. Tsuda. I need to actually go to the bathroom. I'll be on my phone. Luckily this is good stuff to leave it on. Sorry about that. Alright, that's okay. I hadn't had like strong coffee like that in a little bit. I had some spicy jalapenos, energy drink, and salsa on my sandwich for lunch. Fighting back, man. Swapping over to teeth. Too much caffeine. This song is good. What the fuck? I'm just gonna say, man, music's good on this so far. I hope it stays good. I mean, the music's doing more and some of the art than the story is so far. Not too jacked in on the premise. Small nation made by a new religious organization called the Shuten Order. Cult. And is the god of theirs for this religion? It'd have to be. Not like a capital G god over everything. Of course. End of the world cult. Ever get tired of these concepts? you know what I mean? Is it just I've read too much fucking shit from too many VNs? You're like, yeah, okay. Like, you could twist this into something more like immersive or tight, you know, like a cult that wants the extinction of humanity or some kind of like society with the right world building where it like works. But instead it's so usually surface level, it's such an aesthetic. It's like, oh, you know, like a wacky Kodaka thing. Maybe I'm just like thinking of Kodaka right now. Just like, ooh, do some pray for the, you know, a cult that runs a fucking successful society that wants everyone dead. Like, alright. I mean, wouldn't that like seep into like every single aspect of everything, right? They wouldn't take pleasure probably on a lot of stuff. Everything would be extremely utilitarian for like world ending. I'm not saying this isn't there yet, but I mean, even the background, I feel like already feels very different from what that kind of world would be. I don't know, maybe I'm knee-jerk reacting, just assuming it's like another just fucking surface level aesthetic and they're not gonna like flesh it out. Just something wacky, crazy. Such a crazy premise with like no meat. Maybe I'm in proximity to too much bullshit.
ただ、教団の思想は異質だが、町を行き交う者は皆穏やかで、調和や平和を愛している。
Calm, love, peace, harmony. They're nice people.
ひそやかに人類の滅亡をただし、最近は教団の思想にそいつらは異教徒と呼ばれて恐れ静まり返って見える湖面の下はあの首なしの巨像が見える栄光の像と呼ばれている。教団にとっての英雄をま見ての通りろくなものではないから。あの像気持ち悪い。昨日までの私はさあ教団本部が見えてきたぞ。
It ain't no.
あの建物が教団の中枢だ。つまりこの国の中枢。この国の中枢って。さてこの辺りで。
So are these angels from like an actual god? Is it from their particular extinction god? I mean, what's...
君の服のポケットにカードが入っているだろう。
How supernatural we get.
料金はそれで支払ってくれ。
Oh, don't do it. Not again. I do not want to. Do not be the. We have to end this world because it's a fake world or some shit. We need to go back to reality. We need to. We're on a satellite or something, and we need to go back and fix Earth or some nonsense. Don't do it. Don't give me the simulation. No. To try to like make sense of this cult. Let's see what else we got. He's already done that in a much more interesting way with IO. I don't need it as like a Kodaka tier twist, right? I'm not saying I'm getting any vibes like that. I just don't want it. No fake world bullshit, unless they can really nail the aesthetics and the build up. I'll take anything if the fucking quality's right. It's just that, as a novelty, I could give 2 fucks. Fisheye, crazy scale here.
忍び込む？
ここは国の中枢だと。しかし普段はここまで厳重な警備ではないはずだが。
Like a biohazard symbol up there.
きっと君の件があったせいでセキュリティが強化されているんだろうな。
は？私の件で？そろそろ説明して
So where are these like 4 or 5 or whatever the fuck routes coming? That makes it seem like it's some kind of killing game type of thing, but maybe it's just gonna pop up randomly. I don't remember the premise of this game, the advertisements.
最高幹部会議？
その会議では間違いなく
私についての会議をここで？
そう。君が考えて君が置かれている状況を知る。とにかく説明は後だ。会議が始まるまでもう時間がないからな。
I mean, wouldn't somebody coming back to life in a cult about wanting everyone to die be pretty bad? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Maybe there's some quests with them. I mean, in the beginning of the game, we saw this character fall, cut apart into pieces out of the sky. Whoa. This is interesting. Mid hands. It's funny because it's 3D, but with like these really crazy fisheye scale, Dutch angle, like just backgrounds. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, typos like that, not the end of the world. But yeah, I get you. Just kind of low polish. Not machine translated. Yeah, that's something I was gonna say, that like some kind of parser would just probably pick up instantly. Yeah, I'd be curious more on just like large problems. All of a sudden we're sneaking into this crazy cult's religion's base with 2 angels after we've been revived, sort of, or not, chosen not to die with amnesia. It's like a lot going on, but it's all very like talking head exposition-y. It's about the most boring way you could probably put an absolute shitload of fucking stuff into the game. And I mean, yeah, the art's kind of neat and the music's good, but not lifting the atmosphere so far. I don't know if they're just in a rush to get us. It's one of those things where it feels like slow and dull, but also too fast. Just to get us in here.
誰にも見つからずに潜入できたな。
なんで私がっていうか、私がここに忍び込む必要はあります？ 私はその辺に隠れ。
何言ってるの。そのために姫たちだって頑張ってるんだからね。
これは君に与えられた我々にできるのは君を。今はまだ納得できないこと。最高幹部会議の内容を聞けば少しでも自分。
さあ急ぐわよ。
わかる。
いや、警備に見つかったら
最上。
10回よ。楽勝。
I'm not to analyze things that lame. I'm just kind of trying to go for progression, but maybe some of the world building's cool.
何言ってるの。休憩してる
ヒメルの言う。そろそろ幹部たちも
遅いよ2人とも。会議室に何人か
やれやれ。
2人とも。でもここからどうする。部外者のは
どうすんの。
何か案がある。
こういうの考える。
こういう場合とりあえず何かいい手。
Okay.
この部屋。
あれは教団幹部の一人。
I just look like he rolled out of some kind of shonen battle thing. Oh, Yuki? Is that the really small lady? Or am I thinking of the wrong one? It's like that one small lady where people with a picture of her on a motorcycle and she can't even like fucking sit on it. I might be thinking of someone else. Yuki, Tanya, Madoka. Futaba. Oh yeah, it is her. I don't know who this is, I'm just clicking the tweet. Fucking small ass lady, man. Red and crossbow, post crossbow? Okay. Yeah.
あの男の子が教団幹部。
あら、茶碗は。
ああ見えて彼はこの国のテクノロジーを担う
Technology man.
IQ 計測譜。しかし彼が出てきたあの
Like how they're hiding around the corner in the most clashing colors possible for the background.
あれが開かずの間
A sealed space. He's pretty prolific, yeah.
ね、そろそろ会議が入っ。
まずいな、時間がない。
あ、さっきの部屋からまた誰か出てきますよ。
Someone's coming.
あれあれれってこうとわっちを置いていく。
喋った。
そこにいる。ねえちゃん、声でかいよ。
どうしよう。
いや、これは好都合だぞ。
あ、
くせ者め。ワッチはあられ。科学省幹部。今からそっち行くから。 ちはビビってないのに。
レイ、今だ。今こそ
Ray,
神の
use the
力を使う。
power of God, of course. More fucking shenanigans
神
already.
の力。
神の力とは君を蘇らせたのと同じ
Yes,
こ
we
の
could
世
just
な
do
らざる
this.
奇跡の力だ。
Mention it right
神
now.
の試練が課せられた君に神へ祈りを捧げれば奇跡の力である神の力が使う。
何言ってるんですか。
今のレイちゃんならとんでも。
レイ、君の支配は相手が低級な存在であるほど成功。あのロボットなら君の意志
This is some kind of unique thing, then why do they know what they can do? I guess the angels maybe can do it too?
でも神の力なんてどうやって。
君は神へ祈るだけ。
出てこない。急いで。
Gotta press up, and then left, and then right. I am God. I will answer your call.
ロボットが。
やったー。レイちゃんの神の力が炸裂。
これが
よし、その
ロボット。
目を閉じてもっと集中する。
目を閉じ。本当だ。すごい。
いいぞレイ。普段そいつが会議室にいた。
姫たちは見つかっ。
そうだな。その方がレイも。
それなら階段の横。
資材。資材を。
誰もいない。よし、
この部屋からロボット。
その前に最高終点峡谷には5つの省庁、
Five
警備
ministries.
省、保健省、科学省、
I've already forgotten the route
法
order.
務省だ。
Oh, I go to Lopez.
終点峡谷における行政機関でそれぞれが役目に応じた政策を行っている。政策を決めるのは教祖で、その方針を各省に通達するのが最高幹部会議だ。
The founder.
つまりこれから集まるのは
そんなすごい人たちが集まってるんです。
Oh yeah, Sephiroth. I'm too used to English Sephiroth. I wouldn't recognize him from that.
レイちゃん。
うまくいくといい。
3、2、1、0。よっしゃ！最高幹部会議の時間だ！ってまだ全員揃ってないのか？約束の時間はもう過ぎてんだぞ。
Crazy ripped man.
頼むぜ。俺はきっちり
Yeah, all the
揃ってねえ
wacky
のが我慢で
bastards.
きないたちなんだからよ。歩幅は77センチじゃねえと決まんねえし、心拍数は80。次のゾロ目まであと11分か。
Thought he said 11 minutes until the next excrement. I was like, damn, that guy's got his bowel movements locked in.
なあ、国士官。
How do these people run a society, man?
って国士官、お前さっきから何やってんだ？
宿題です。
ああ、学校のか。俺なんて宿題はいつも妹にやらせてたから、しまいにはできすぎてるって今日。そういや 国士舘は俺の妹。今度会いに来いよ。一緒に飯でも食おうぜ。
お断りします。恥ずかしいので知らない人。
おいおい。
それより。
This is the guy we heard at the beginning. Man. This guy had a pretty recognizable behead. I couldn't point to who, but I mean, I was like, I've heard it a bunch. Because I think this was the guy in the beginning. Daisuke Onna? Oh, okay.
お邪魔します。大丈夫だよね。
あられ、なんですぐ迷子になるんだ。
Battler. Minako.
何か喋る。いや、余計なことせず。
どうした？調子悪いの？
バイク？
I'm engaged because crazy things are happening. Don't get me wrong, I like the crazy and over the top and the abstract quite a bit, but you gotta own it, man. Otherwise it just seems like shenanigans for the sake of it. And I mean, that can be interesting in a stylistic way, but I'm reading a fucking DN, man. I need some kind of meat to back it up with. It's not like some game where I'm just running around punching guys. Like it's, you know, just all the visuals just kind of part of the fucking roller coaster ride. You got pissed off? Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for bullshit. From Lucky Star. I didn't know Daisuke. I figured it was all just chicks and Lucky Star. I just need to watch Lucky Star. Security woman.
なんだ何事だついに戦争が始まったのか
ラリってんじゃねえぞ白シャツこれが戦争だったらおめえなんかもう生きてねえよ
ああここは会議室そっか幹部会議だ安心
やめておきなよこれから幹部会議なんだ
よしこれできっちり5人揃ってそんじゃきっちり幹部会議を始めようぜ
Wacky characters here running the society that we know nothing about. But maybe I could buy that they're running a society. But since I know nothing about anything, it just feels like surface level wackiness. Hyogo's a machine, that's why. He's the puppeteer of the entire video game industry, man. Never doubt the king, dude. It's the last thing you do. Is our person here she's gonna get caught? Can we ever have a single story where they sneak into the place and then not get caught? Go at it from there.
で、今回の議長はどうする？立候補がなければ俺がまたやってもいいぜ。我には終点卿の五冠。
いやいや牛虎君、悠長に会議ごっこやってる場合じゃないでしょ。まだるっこしい議論なんてやめて。
そう簡単に。
そんなことないよほのかちゃん。じゃあ今からこの中に教祖を殺した犯人はいる？
The founder. Is our character the founder? I hope our character gets discovered by doing something stupid like what? I was just linked this game. Danganronpa, but cards. I mean, I don't know. We'll see, man. Maybe it'll slap. I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up. Though. It looks kind of curious. Oh, I didn't. I mean, I just got linked to my Sam, so I don't know. Episodic. And I don't. I want more good VMs. I mean, even if it's just people copying shit, if it's Twitch, we'll see. I wanna have a. I wish the best for them, but yeah, I have deep down I have no hope.
なるほど。はい、それじゃあ
待ちなよ犬神さん。ならあんたがやった可能性は？第一発見者を疑う。
Murder mystery?
随分と古いセオリー。私が犯人だったら完全犯。私から言わせれば。へ
え、まるで犯罪。
私は法務省を任されているんだよ。
待てよイオン。おい俺た
仲間意識を持ったことなんて一度もない。
ああ、これは手厳しいね。少なくとも私は仲間だと思ってたんだけどな。
その役中が仲間かどうかはともかく、少なくともそいつは犯人じゃねえだろ。犯人は異教徒に決まってるからな。異教徒が教祖を殺しや。
あ、全国民が愛する教祖にこんなひでえことできるのは異教徒しかいねえ。
That's what you would think, but that would be extra spicy, right? You who thinks it's crazy is the founder. For what reason? I mean, right now it just seems that way because it's the only death we know of, right? And we have a mysterious identity, but I mean, maybe it's something else.
犬神さんが異教徒だという。
あ、犬神が。
ああ、そりゃ思いつかなかったぜ。おい、どうなんだ？とうとうラリって
今度は異教。そもそも私がたしなんで。
あんたの一存で。
おっしゃる通り。
待てよお前ら。俺はそういうとこ
仕方ないな。じゃあフェアな話し合いのために 犬神さん、改めて最初から
ああ、いいと。昨べは建国記念日の前夜祭で大いに私は前夜祭を終えた後、そしてバラバラ死体がまるで切断された死体が右腕、左腕、その頭部を、それは紛れもなく
教祖の
バラバラか。
Okay.
その後の私の対応に関しては、市民の目に触れる前に、それが今
見つけたのが犬神でよかった。
大騒ぎで済むわけねえだろ。
この世の
でもさ、私が
疑いをそらすため
私は信用。
これから教祖様亡き今、
何首相なつら。
頭の中お花畑よりは
あんたとは。
待てって。だから仲間同士で争うんじゃねえ。教祖不在の今こそ俺たちがきっちりしな。俺たちの今があるのはこんなありさまで教祖に。
いや、
おめえは黙ってる。
とりあえず状況からして教祖の死は他殺し
Who
か
does
ない。
this remind me of? Is it that Dr. Stone motherfucker, man? Never watched it, so I mean, I'd only know like weird screenshots, key art.
だったら
He looks like some
その
kind of
犯人
like
を僕らの手で見つけ
fucking
るしかないね。
edgy monster, the weak bad guy from like Hunter x Hunter type of shit. One of those types of motherfuckers.
ああ、教祖の無念を晴らすためにも、
I
こ
hate
の
it.
国の未来のためにもな。
で、この件が片付くまで教祖の死は秘密に。
そりゃそうだろ。
絶対に我には終点鏡の。
では各自、教祖殺しの犯人が判明。引き続き我々5人が一つ
Ah,
ず
the
つ
five body parts. Is the head the final one?
まるで口
How's there just five?
それとも共犯
Like,
の
where's
つも
the
りかよ。
torso? Torso and one of the legs combined?
でも見つかってない胴体は
Two arms, two legs, and a
見つけ
head?
たらまずいんじゃない
Oh, I know. Okay, there you go.
いや、あの現場になかったということ。
Killer took it with
理
them.
由はわからない
くそ、犯人はなんで教祖の胴体だけ隠しやがったんだ。きっちり揃わねえじゃ
To
ねえかよ。
spout the rest, sprout the rest of it from maybe our gal's torso is the same torso. Who knows?
なおさら
けど。そう。私たちがこれから今は教団の存亡の
この中に
おい、今こそ手を取り合って犯。
そういう異教徒の件もあって今日僕ら幹部以外と会うことだとしたらこのつまり
確かに
おいおい、俺らみんな教祖。
けどしかもあんな風にバラバラになっちゃ。
不死鳥、口の利き方に気を。
不死鳥は素直じゃないね。
あ？おめえに何がわかんだ。
互いに
あ、待って銃あられテレビの電
僕のあられを
つーかこんな時に
我にはこんな時だから。ほら忘れたの。
見る必要あります？
いや、よく考えりゃ。
ということで
ここは従っとい。
Just roll over and did. Of course, this fucking dude's jacket, lab coat is like way too big for him. What a goofy goober.
ハッピーニューエンド。新年明けましておめでとう。世界はまた一歩終焉に近づきました。新しい朝日が廃墟の海を光で清めています。こうして新たな建国記念日を迎えるたびに、私たちは終わりの時へ向けて前進し、世界の終焉は近い。皆さんに安らぎと平和に満ちた週末が訪れることを願って、私は今日も我らに終点郷のごそれでは良い終焉を。じゃあね、バイバイ。
Time for our character to accidentally yell.
相変わらずの軽いノリだな。
Please don't do it.
教祖らしいっつうか。教祖なんで死んじまった。
あの笑顔をもう見られないと思う。みんなまずは亡くなった今日。
ああ、犬神の言う通りだぜ。
賛成。
ほらイオン。
そんなことより、あら、もしかして。
今のが殺されてバラバラにさ。でもあの顔、あれって私。
Whoa.
レイ、理解できたか。
Time to get the hell out of there, man. Wouldn't that thing have like a recording?
受け入れがたいかもしれない。
いいよ、姫が答えてあげる。
さっきテレビに映ってた今日、もしかして。
そうだよ。
君はこの終点教団の教祖だった。
ミコトルさんたち。
もちろんさ。だからこそ
These guys hold off on telling them
こ
everything.
こなら君の死に関する
私が殺。
君の運命を歪めた理不尽な。だがまさか神の力によって君が蘇るなんて
Power of
夢に
God.
も思っていなかったはずだ。
Maybe ending the world is good, but God is evil. God is trying to fight it.
バラバラにな
All
った
of
死
our
体の
wacky
分
pack
各幹
people
部
are
が
good
それぞれ
guys
保
or
管してると
something.
言ってましたけど。
Who knows?
じゃあ
異常よね。
だったら
君には仮の命と同様、その体はそれっぽく形にしただけのものだ。神の試練を乗り越えるには。
バラバラにされちゃったんじゃ。
とはいえ姿形だけは生きていた。
安心できるわけないじゃない。
大丈夫大丈夫。そうすればレイちゃんは元の体で記憶。
その時教祖の君は真の
もう
とにかく
I think I'll pass. Yes.
神の試練。
ああ、実際に何をすればいいのかまだ話してなかったな。
I'm suddenly the most unhinged shit on stream. What the fuck is this? Some psycho post from our visual novels. It has to be a shitpost. Alright, I know it's kind of shitty that I'm just kind of distracted. This is the VN we're on.
Mazu, 神の試練とは、終天教独自の儀式を指しているんだ。
Completely unserious. Bannable on site. Like on the Reddit? Or do you think it's a shitpost? I got you, yeah. It feels like it has to be shitpost. Unhinged, and I don't scroll our visual novels very often, so I have no idea. Anyway, back to this. And if the criminal killed you, confess to the murder. If we have to go do every route, what are we gonna discover though? If there's only one killer. And I could do it in any order? Surely there's more going on in the story than just the murder mystery then. And how are they gonna ask questions? Still too early to tell, of course. I'm just gonna like sneak around. Is the mask actually supposed to keep her fucking hidden? There's no way, bro. With the same voice and mostly the same face. This fucking is so lame. They just keep saying, "Ooh, here's another big wacky thing we forgot. Here's another crazy thing we forgot. Here's another thingy we forgot." You have 4 days to live. The end of the world is in 4 days. You have fucking get your soul back. Make them confess. Investigate somehow without being caught. Just get me into the meat of it, man. Intro's fucking cheeks. We'll wait. We'll talk about that. Why were they talking in here for so long anyways? Wow. It's like we should have waited for the exposition later. I didn't even hide in the corner of the room.
ちょっとレイちゃん
神の力を使うし
またで
やるっきゃないわよ
でも今度の
いいから早くす
ああもう
な
神なんてよく本当にどうか
These angels are really stupid. Minigame music. Left. Up. Right, left, up. I'm sure we will be.
成功
Yeah.
頭が
やるなさすがは元教祖
これなんでお
神の力には様々な神の力の中でも
どうし
レイ勘違いあくまでそして神が破壊の力が必要だと判断されただからその力が発動
I
さ
hope
れた
it's meta. I hope I'm God. And I just decided to do it by hitting directions. My dude is fucking. He got his. My dude's uniform is fucking starched up. Man, this is a model citizen. Model military man, dude. That fucking uniform's so starched up. He's fucking just still standing post death, man. That's what I call support.
つまりこれは必要
必要なこの神の力って何
Is
なん
God
ですか
evil? Is God the bad guy?
そもそも
いいかいこの国には教祖が必要なんだ
Halos with wire.
終点教国は今異教徒たちのせいで信心深い教団員さえその上教祖といつバランスを君はこの国
そん
Do
な
they
の
wanna help or not,
私
man?
は知りま
レイちゃんの死はこの国の
Is
問題
God
だけじゃな
okay
いわ
with people that are anti-God?
終点教の教祖であるあなたは
Of
世界の
course,
終
the
焉を
end
止
of the
められる唯
world.
一の存在
The
なの
founder.
は
でもこのままだから世界の終焉
意味不明です。
知りたければ犯人を探すんだ
The beginning of this game annoys the fuck out of me, man. Did you feel this, Goto? Did this irritate you?
君が犯人を見つけさ
Is
え
it
す
just
れば
me?
元通りに蘇って記憶を取り戻すことができる
They do dodge everything, yeah. I just mean all of these large scale mega things. I don't know if it's this like supposed to be almost a style to it. How everything's just super crazy, or if it's like they really think I'm like going to be like really jacked into a world I don't know. End of the world, you're the founder, you're this and that, you gotta die in 4 days, you got the power of God, you know. The society wants to kill everyone, and it's just like, we like 30 minutes, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're trustworthy, but it's not that. I mean, I don't care about them being secretive. It's this almost irritating level of trying to make it interesting through antics and like craziness. And I mean, I'm fine getting there eventually, but alright, man. They're trying to hit you with the high concept right off the bat, and it kind of just is like eye rolling.
ずるいですよどうせ
理屈になってる暇が
わかりましたよ
いたぞ
レイちゃん
いやダメだこれだ
逃げるしかないってことですか
下から警備員が上がっ
上に逃げる
Maybe they should have thought of a way out before talking.
屋上まで
新車め
追い詰
Thankfully, these guys don't have guns.
め黙ってないでどうすれば
いやさすがに
はあ
こうなったら
もしかして
転生を使って
転生
転生の力を使えば昨日は仮の体になったせいで記憶を引きレイちゃんは今からもう一回今日の記憶はちゃんと多分
You can restart the days. We're time looping too.
絶対にだ
待ってくだ
Oh, now they got guns. What about the angels?
もうあいつらに拘束されたら
心配するなレイ君には神の天使である我々
分かったら景気よくダイブよ
もう嫌だ夢なら悪夢なら
That running animation, awesome. So they actually die. Hey, what are we gonna head first? The mask. This broke. Memories
選
of
ばれた終点鏡の教祖さどうか忘れないであなたに与えられた神の試練は自分を殺した犯人を探し出してそいつに罪を告白させること犯人はきっと5人の幹部の中にいるわ
Is it?
どうしてそんなことをしなければならないの
そうしないと世界が終わってしまうんだ
愛してるわレイちゃんまた会いましょう
So is it not a time loop? Do they just come back to life right then? That'd be weird if you pick your route. Unless it's just a game route thing and there's not like a meta to it, but people are obsessed with having it be like woven into the story these days. So. There's definitely some style, some presentation at times. That's about it for me so far. Hopefully, once we get the meat going, that's good.
転生はうまくいった。
で記憶の方
教団本部の屋上から飛ぶ。
それを覚えてるってことは
それが本来の転生だ。
ただ自分が教祖だ。
しょうがないわよ。
神の試練をクリアしない限り、神の試練については。
はい。
そうレイちゃんは記憶も体
待ってください。確か
そうだ、儀式の総仕上げに犯人をむしろ殺す方が重要な。罪の告白は殺す
というか
それを終
天教ますます狂ってる。
まあひとまず終天教において死とは魂の譲渡を意味するということだけ分かっていればいい。
死後
自然死なら魂は世界に帰る。だが取り戻さなければ
だと
できないのかい？一つ言っておこう。神によって死を猶予してもらえたごく一部の
私は
そうだ。そう
でも生き返りそれとも理解で
まあいい。犯人を殺すかどうかの議論はレイも犯人を見つけ出さない。このまま儀式をしなければ君という存在そのタイムリミット残り3日。
たった3日。
大丈夫よ。姫たちがついてれば。
で終天教団の最高幹部だが残され
どうするんです？
最も疑わしい人物を選ぶ。そして残りの3日間で
狙い撃ちって
その心配はいらないよ。そうすればレイちゃんは被疑者の中から必ず一発で犯人を選べる。そうよ。神の力は絶対だから。
やれいいか。さっきだって
What the fuck are they talking about?
真相へ至るための情報を得てここに戻ってきたの。
Are they saying that whoever we pick will become the culprit essentially? Because we could never be wrong? But we're gonna like play all the routes and they'll all be culprits or some nonsense? It definitely makes it seem like the angels, the state of the world, God, and all that shit's more gonna be the issue.
神のご加護を得た今の
Unless I'm misreading that.
誰が犯人なのか指摘できるはずだ。
でもチャンスは一度きりよ。
I can trust
3
God
日間で確実に証拠をゲッ
in
トしてね。
a society that is lovey-dovey about ending the world. The route order? I don't remember it. I'll have to check the pin. Or you just tell me. The route order is God.
さあ、5人の君はどのか。これは神の力を賜る。
私にしかできない。
I mean, in a meta way, it's kind of cute to pick the murder and then have it kind of like Columbo your ass into like figuring out how it happened, essentially, like a procedural. I mean, obviously though, it's like, can you take any of it seriously if everybody's the murderer? It feels like they better be revealing things about the world and other shit. If it's just like 5 procedurals in a row, that could be kind of shit, unless they're really well written. So I gotta say, our character ain't Columbo. They seem very typically confused and out of their depth. It's really boring if they stay that way. You could grow. Procedurals are cool because usually there's competency. If it's gonna be like a pseudo procedural till we get to some kind of meta ending, I mean, I'm just throwing shit out.
ここに示すんだ。わかりました。私を終点教の教祖を殺
Justice or security first? It's girl or battler? Security to remove the pain early. Do you think we need like a hook though first? Oh man, I might already have enough dose of pain, but maybe. Jortsman. I mean, I could look forward to Justice because it's battler, and that guy seems the most interesting, but... it's not a huge deal. I mean, are some of the other ones good? I mean, I guess I don't want to know too much. You don't have to tell me specifically, but it's like, are we gonna like peak with Justice? Then I would save it. I don't want to peak in the first 5 hours or something. Security. Justice is the most silly fun. I like science the most. Okay. Oh, this is Kodaka? Oh no. What did the others recommend? I'm kind of getting like a way in here. Check the thigh high, the pits grill. We'll save dice. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's it. Okay, the others are. Health is middle. Education and science. Okay. This is, oh. Unimaginable horror. Stealth action horror. Multi-man dies leaving behind a huge fortune. And it reveals the shocking contents of the will to the family. This beginning a spat of serial murder to get him to confess he must first solve the case. You mean Echo too? Escape room game. What? Couldn't they even have the fucking, like, description of the routes not have an error? Then a fateful encounter leads Hanukkah to partake in a crazed. Oh, I remember Rick talking about this, yeah. So, this is interesting, where you pick each of them and then, like, some kind of mystery procedural, or some, maybe it's not a procedural, but some kind of, like mystery genre kind of happens, essentially. Well, what does that have to do with our character? We're trying to figure out why they killed our character. What does this have to do with these stories? They'll confess if you solve an unrelated crime? I don't know. It sounds kind of ballsy with the quality up to now. It's been rancid, so we'll see. I mean, not rancid, but definitely okay. Like, it's a cool idea, but it's like, I hope it's more than that. So this game has gameplay-ass gameplay.
君を殺害した犯人は警備省幹部不死鳥万事
Is the stealth action, if I remember the trailers right, is what that looked like. We're talking W World's End. Oh yeah, I fully expect pure shit. I could use a little gameplay. I've been pretty light on the gameplay for a bit.
それで間違いないんだな
I got a lot of VNs.
はい。
VN adjacent shit happening.
そんな気がし、いや、
大丈夫よ。神の力で選んだな。
決めてしまった。
じゃあ早速犯人を。
ちょっと警備省って教団本、そんなところにいきなり乗り込ん。
まあ
そうかもなじゃないですよ。
まあまあ落ち着いてくれ。
お願いします。
ざっくり言え警備省は終点教団関連施設の警備はそんな彼らの教団に背く意義その最前線に立って組織を率いているのが教団
If it's just 5 really entertaining like route genre wouldn't it be funny if it's like 5 genre bending routes that are actually entertaining and it's just like immediately better than 100 line, which was kind of trying to do that, where it's just like lots of different, you know, different toned routes, even though none of them really feel all that different. Like Nakazawa does it better on in execution than Kodaka did. Now, I'm not getting my hopes up, mind you. Education's low for you. Is it because the character is crazy? Borrow crazy jackass. Or is that the romance lady's education? You can't stand a crazy anime girl. You love crazy anime. It's not this kind. Pointy booby.
教団本部での彼女の振る舞いを見ただろう。理性という言葉は彼女の辞書には直情型で頭よりも先に手足が出る。特に異教徒への敵、異教徒狩りの情。
噂では異教徒の拷問が
正直我々にと何しろガチガチのぶだがなんとかして
ああやっぱり
もうビビって姉ちゃんが神の力でピンときたってことは
でも さすがに相手が悪すぎません？中身が空っぽの。
レイちゃんは一般人じゃなくて教祖でしょ。
無理ですよ。暴力とか一番嫌いで。
まあ武闘派組織と無害な一般市民を装って近づけば。
でも対話できたからといってコアでガン決まりなサイコスプラッターを。それにもし本当
そこをなんとかして。あ、わかったらさっさと警備署。
待て待て、これは一回きりのチャンス。我々不死鳥卍に近づく際には教祖の殺害について切り出すのも用心深く。
How fucking contrived and shitty is this gonna be? It's so unrealistic to even pull this off. Unless they're like extremely intelligent. But I mean, so far they're floundering. Fuck.
でもどうか何か
なら認めざるを得ない物証を突きつけ。
物証？
犯人は今もまだ発見されていないし、
そういえば
話し合いで解決できないなら
ついでに幹部が分け合ったきっと殺害の手口がわかる。
いや、自分の死体を見るとか。
はいはい、タイムリミットは3日しかない。とっとと犯人を捕まえにしよ。
警備省本部の場所は
Such a weird way to walk out. Wouldn't it make more sense to have them come down the stairs? Right? This is the worst mask ever. Even the side profile this way might be enough. Blood. Pink blood. Whoa.
30分じゃ無理。なんかさっきから全然
すみませんねお客さん。
ああ、いえ、お気になさらず。
Faceless man.
でも渋滞なんてね。
まさか
なわけ。
はい。
いや、みんな遠出でもしよう。ほら、確か昨日は
遠
はい。
旅行。
レイ、覚えておくといい。終末思想を掲げる宗教団体が町の外に出れば、
そう、
逆に許可なく国と外との境界、すなわち外部の脅威から普通の人間には国境を突破することすら不可能だ。
Nobody goes in or out. Mysterious.
そう思うってことは今の君とてもいい。
は
あ、お客さん、なんか事件か事故があったみたいで。
Doesn't this guy immediately think they're
そ
heretics?
うなんです。もう少しで目的地なんです。
急いでる時に限り。レイちゃん、ここから警備署ま。
自分で運転手さん。
15
ではここからは歩く。
自分で。じゃあここから。
すみません。
レイちゃん、のんびり徒歩じゃ。トイレに猛ダッシュしたいけどギリで上。
明かりに。
警備省への道だが、ここから北に行ったところ。
わかりました。
Look at this motherfucker. He just rolled out of some fucking 70s anime. Heretic. Happy New One. Did I say Happy New Year in the translation earlier despite the voice thing? Happy New One. "666" on the phone
賑やかな
number.
ところに
Whoa.
出てきましたね。
そういた
なんだかあっちの方が騒がしいな。
何かそれ以上近づくんじゃねえ。一歩でも近づわ、何あれ、事件？
I like all the cutaways and shit.
京都めすぐに武器を捨て
And
て
keep that going for most of it. That'll at least be exciting on like a production value level.
なんでわかんねえんだ。お前らみんな狂ってる。
Oh yeah, this is Kodaka, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't give Kodaka too much credit. Yes, his actual written parts, 100 line, are the best parts, but they're just the best compared to like pure shit. They weren't that great. But I mean, there's still potential for this. I wouldn't be like, ah, fuck, just because it's Kodaka.
あれがこいつを終点境に何を信じろ。信じる者は世界の終焉は
黙れ。
異教徒なんて呼ぶな。国に従えないんだったら全員滅びちまえ。
やめろ。この音は
Alright, this person on a motorcycle will save the day before this knife hits.
邪魔だ邪魔だ。雑魚どもは道を開けろ。
不死鳥まんじ。
私の道を塞いでんじゃねえ。あ
姉子
あ、トロトロしてんじゃねえよ。
申し訳ありません。
人質だ。まとめてボコせば一瞬で異教徒をぶちのめすのにためらう理由覚えとけ。
はい。我には終点境の
あっという間に人質になってた女性も大丈夫なのかな。
まったく無茶す。
やっぱりレイちゃんの言う通り不死鳥万事が教祖であるレイちゃんを
あの人を見た途端やっぱり私の選択は間違ってなかった
Are
のか
they
もっ
just
て。
acting this way because we've willed it so? Or is this actually their personality?
あんな風に平気で他人を傷つける人ならそれが
本部に運んで拷問だ。喋るまで指を一本ずつ
お言葉ながらお嬢様。
Of course.
なんだよミファ。拷問は教義に反するとか説教するつもりか。
そうではなく、私こう見えて潔癖症なの。その汚いゴミを私にの
あ
それともう一つ、3日も風呂に入らずに私にまたがるのは不潔なのでやめて。
うっせえぞミファ。バラしておもちゃのスクーターにされてえか。
Stinky girl.
お嬢様の健康のために、今のお嬢様には健康が
あったよ。シャワー浴びれ。おい異教徒はおめ
はい。
帰るぞミファ。
言ったそばからまたがる気ですか。
おめえも戦車に回してやる。
え
レイちゃん不死鳥万事が目の前に
What would we even do right now? Let's just go up and randomly say something.
すぐに追いかける。
おそらく警備省の本急ぐぞ。
でもあんな相変わらず自信
Maybe
が
it's
な
all
い。
just gonna miraculously work out because of
彼
real
女を目
booting
の
with
当
the
たりにしてもっ
situation.
と自信がなくなった。
That would at least, if you could nail it right, cinch it by the end, be an interesting way to handle contrivances and questioning characters' personalities and shit. And manipulating someone with like almighty power or something.
そもそもまともに話せる相手。はあ
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, I guess. You know. Who's this? Oh, found it.
This 私たちも。
でもここ
もちろんさ。そこで不死鳥卍に
怪しい奴が来たって思わ。
別に悪いことしてるんじゃないんだし大丈夫じゃ。さあ、
砕けるんですか。
What are these people even doing here? Angels are useless. They point in the direction. That's about it.
不死鳥man
面会のお約束。
あ、いえ、いや、ただちょっと
申し訳ございませんが。
何かも。
あ、約束はないらしいのですが。
姉子に？
やば。な。
昨日も教団本部に怪しいものを通すわけにはいかない。
Someone suspicious who looked exactly like you. They were in the same clothes and everything.
ちょっとこっちに。
待ってください。どうしよう。ニコトルさん、ヒメルさん。
警報。
まさか。
Convenient. Nephilim. Heretic number 1 is believed to be a murder victim of Nephilim. Who is heretic number 1? Isn't that a good thing? If they're dead.
Nephilim の犠牲者が。
気になるのかい？さすがは教祖様だ。
あ、見て見て、不死鳥。
ミファ、行くぞ。
仰せの間。
おっと、危ない。レイ、タクシーを捕まえ。
無理ですよ。
I already know where they're going.
行き先は分かってる。
Yeah. It's a little more interesting if we just think of it as like an episodic deal. Hopefully it's a cool setup here.
なんだか大事件っぽかったです
Give me
ね。
5 distinct exciting routes. The 100 line killer
まあ、騒ぎになるのも当然だろう。
couldn't do 5,000 couldn't even do fucking like 2 distinct routes that felt decent. Oh, I guess maybe the Uchikoshi
やっぱり知
shit
ってるんですね。
and the Kodokan
何なん
stuff.
ですか
Even
そ
those
のネフィリムって
draw a lot.
ネフィリムは終天峡谷を震撼させた
A
殺人
homicidal
鬼の
maniac.
殺人。
正体不明、神出鬼没、冷酷無比、終天峡谷の犯罪史上に名を刻むネフィリムに殺された被害者は
そんなに
Fucking egg.
それらの被害者は共通して
ドリルで両目を。
ネフィリムは掘削用の削岩機を。
でも
さまざまな噂はあまりにも現実版。ネフィリムによる最初の被害があったのは犠牲者は5名の子供たち。
子供たち。
唯一逃げ延びたと言われる犯人は着ぐるみ姿で削岩。
着ぐるみ。
かつては毎日の
教団や教祖は。
いや警備省はネフィリム。ところが殺人鬼はその
結局
そもそも本当にネフィリ教団内でも未だ
ネフィリム。
実は異教徒がさまざまな憶測が今となっては都市伝説のように。
でも被害者が出ているのは。
そうここ数年の間は最近になってまた
Until we
被害者が出て
rebooted it into existence.
それに対抗するように警備省も。
ひどい話ですね。そんなの。
お客さん
I need to play Persona 2. I don't know much about it, but I know the idea of the games, I think, is like rumors becoming reality and shit.
はい。
Just think of P2 and like other stuff when it comes to real booting and shit.
いや、今お客さんが話してるのって。いえ、なんでもないです。失礼しました。
What the fuck? They're always talking so much with these tanks. Well, I thought they were driving themselves earlier.
物騒な。
I didn't get a good look at that map. I should have been looking at the edges. Yeah, poor taxi drivers. What the fuck is going on?
運転手さんに怪しまれちゃいましたね。
Has anybody reacted to the angels yet? I don't remember if they said multiple people in that storage room or if it was just our person. What a good question. Maybe it'd be the classic, right? It wouldn't even be that crazy if nobody else could see them, right? Just say it's God powers or something. It feels like this is a world that exists and has existed. Sure, yeah, I mean, we haven't really gotten much lore or world building or anything yet to really hash out the world, but... And there's an aesthetic to it. There's people. And a lot of the screens. I mean, I'm not quite there yet. Maybe you playing it just comes across that way. I would need to, I mean, you know, they show like cultural icons and stuff like that. TV. I would need to see more about the world. Yeah, they got a map. Sure. Which helps instead of just having it be a disembodied like place where we're just supposed to believe. You know, it's kind of like why I like getting like a shot of like the landscape or like the city or something that's important. Like movies, what do they call it? There's a name to that kind of shot. Try to kind of like put it in your brain, right? Where they are and what's going on. Framing shot, something like that. I think it's important, and there's a lot of VNs. I've talked about it where they fail to like get you in on the ground level and believe in the world, or even get you in just like a very basic sense of place, right? And you always feel this like weird like disconnect from the whole thing. That's why this looks schizo opening's been kind of rough. It's just kind of a lot of style with not a lot of meat. But it's been starting to focus a bit, which is nice.
気にすることはないさ。それに警備省から出てきたんだし。
And obviously there's
君
some
はその関係者だと思われている。
possible twisties we're playing with. Picking the killer's kind of neat. The beginning.
だったら
不審がられたのは君が話し。
私って花。ね
え、あっちに人だかりが。姫、さ。
あ。事件があったのって。
Establishing
こ
shot.
のビルの
That's what
中
it's
みたいで
called.
すね。
An establish. Pretty sure. In the name. More of a cinematography thing. And obviously VN's gonna use it.
ああ、すっかり封鎖されてるな。おそらくこのビルの中にネフィリムの犠牲者がいるようだ。あるいはまだネフィ
この中に
だとすると、それを追う不死鳥の警備省はネフィリムを是が非。
異教徒？
君は教祖だったというのに、終天教は教義として殺人を認めていないんだ。徹底した平和主義でね。ましてや無差別に、つまりネフィリ。
でも確かそれに
生贄による死は教義の対象外さ。儀式だからね。おまけに最近警備省に関しては治安維持とそうでないと。
特権だったらその特権を都合。あの人なら平気でしそうな。とにかく殺人を。
ただそれだけじゃない。ネフィリムを支持する動きが急速に。
殺人鬼をですか？
What is the flow of this conversation? Am I crazy? Let me consider when a murderer considered a heretic, right? That's not all. Some stuff of recent emergence the heretics have trailed off. Support of Nephilim have been growing rapidly. A homicidal man. Okay, support of a homicidal man. I'm thinking of it in like a disjointed way, and I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Okay. Yeah, yeah.
戦争には武器が必要だろ。
I see now.
それがネフィリムという話だ。
It's just the way it trails off. When you reread it, it's kind of weird. But...
異教徒たちは彼らの神のため。異教徒たちはそれほどまでだが、終天教団はその神の神。それが争いの原因。
Is it a different god?
異教徒の神を。ちなみにミコ。
ちょっと異教徒なんかどうだっていい。ケイちゃんが追っているのは殺人鬼じゃなくて。
そうですけど、とりあえず不死鳥が出てくるのを待つしかないですって。何悠
長なこと。この中に不死鳥マンジがいる。今のうちにとっ捕ま。
殺人現場に忍び
ここで逃したら、そうしたら手遅れなのよ。
脅しじゃないです。
じゃあ中に入るし。
ああ。薄暗くてどこにもいます。
では
おお、すぐ
待ってください。
Yes.
死体なんてどうだっていいわよ。ウルトラ確変スーパーチャンスよ。
Fuck this character.
こんな状況で
I hope
話し
the
かけても
angels
怪しまれるだ
disappear
けだと思うけど、
sooner than later.
ここまで来たら。
I also hope this. Yeah, I mean, it's a constant tone that I don't know if I want to have to experience in every situation. Like, I'm imagining like this, but like you're starting to be more alone and interfacing more with like new people, that maybe it would help. The guy's just kind of like an exposition machine who's always there, and they're always kind of keeping things light, and the chick's always like goofy, which kind of detracts from anything that isn't. And even then, it's like, do we really need that?
Oh. 私もあの人には嫌悪感に記憶を失う前の。
相手はレイちゃんを殺し、そんな優しいと、まあすでに滅ぼしちゃってるか。
レイ、具合は？
はい、でも
ちょっと
傷はそこまで
傷じゃなくて殺人鬼のことよ。
ネフィリムか。とりあえずレイ、これだけは何かあった時は今の君には神の、
ちょっとレ
Are we disconnecting from God? I mean,
ヒメルさんとまるで遠くから聞こえるみたい。
peace on earth.
でも私って。
おめえの尋問は私が戻ってきた。それまで。
そうだ、自分自身を取り。何、だんだん。
Drillsman. The least scary looking thing ever fucking devised by man. Killer Man.
着ぐるみ、ネフィリム、あいつが。
Mascot horror.
どうしよう、ヒメルさん、ミコトルさん。二人ともいないの？どうしてこ。
とりあえずレイ。
I don't know if the screen freaking out is supposed to be a meta thing I should clue into, or if it's just stylistic.
何かあった時は神、今の君には。
そうだ。
Yeah, I love the flashback to 2 seconds ago. That's a Kodaka special right there, baby.
私を
What if I don't help? Oh Lord. Map.
何これ
Enter.
自分を上から見下ろしてるみたいになった
Oh Lord.
これも神の力
You are now playing a survival horror.
まずい
We're still in the spooky leftovers, bros. Escape.
防火用のシャッターよしこれで追ってこられないはず今のうちに逃げよう
I wish this was RPG Maker, dude. Are you kidding me? There might actually be Kino. This is too action-packed, man. Shit. Drillsman.
この音は何
Bit of Witch's Heart right now. Yeah, I do have little goody two shoes installed. I had something else too. The one they did before that, what was it called? Pocket Mirror, yeah, Pocket Mirror. I mean, I won't be playing them anytime soon. We've done too much horror. And these aren't supposed to be short. I thought they were gonna be like short, but like RPG Maker, but they're like long RPG. And it owned, yeah, they seem cool. Which is hard, though. Yeah, I need to do some of the some more short RPG Maker. So I really like Misery. Misery Rain is great for the most part. I was worried that the gameplay stuff would be like this, where there'd be like a shitload of cutscenes and like waiting around. Nothing says great gameplay like it being stilted as fuck. Yeah, I think we've talked about it. I'm sure it's on this. Other gameplay? Loud.
床に穴がこれじゃ先へ進めないすぐそこまでネフィリム
Over. Okay. Will it just be gameplay?
さっきの穴から落ちて
Or is it gonna be like walk 2 feet, talk for 10 hours, do scripted thing for 2 feet, talk for 10 hours? When you start introducing gameplay, there's an expectation of like pace and like flow a little bit. If it's just like, unless it's like consistent, I guess from the start, like it's like an adventure game where there's like talking all the time kind of interwoven. If there's like mechanics and I'm supposed to be like having a lot of agency and then they just stop and talk me all the time, that might be kind of annoying. We'll see.
ヒメルさんやミコトルさんあれが殺人鬼穴に落ちてまだ近くにいる気が捕まったらきっと殺される出口は
Okay.
インフォメーションカウンター出口がなひとまずあちこち探
I mean, it seems cool off the bat. That doesn't mean it is. Like a stamina meter here? What the hell?
壺が置いてある。でも、この店、気持ち悪いから入っ。
Fuck is this dial? Bro, really? Not the repetitive fucking breathing noises. Come on, man. That's like immediately annoying. What the fuck were they thinking on that?
固く閉ざされている。エレベーターだ。ダメだ。土が入った。花瓶も置いてあるし。
What? Okay. Yeah.
ここまるでいろんな本きちんと読んでいる時間はない。ネフィリムに見つかってしまう。
This doesn't feel like an extremely low budget vignette. Like maybe like Punchline or something. It's got more like low budget vibes to it. Where the fuck did the money come from, and why did they not advertise it at all? Like these environments don't even look like horrible, right? Like I've just played a bunch of survival horror, and I'm like, for what's just like a fifth or something of this game randomly, it looks way better than you'd expect. Like I mean, this wouldn't be like, you know, enough to be like a standalone survival horror thing, but as like a little deal in a VN, it's like definitely does not feel like a joke. But I assume this did horribly, right? Did it do better in like Japan? I don't know if it'll have like a shelf life maybe, but I mean, this doesn't even have, this has like shit reviews on Steam, right? Is it like mixed or something? Like 100 lines like very positive or some shit. I mean, I'm not saying that this is like immediately better. I mean, this might still very well be weak and deserve to be thought of as weak, but like, it feels pretty high effort for something that just barely existed on people's radar. Yeah. I think putting it so close to 100 line was a mistake, for one. Because, I mean, fucking Kodaka and them didn't even, like, feel it. I mean, I don't think we barely saw any actual advertising for it on any big thing, right? 100 line had, like, random, it was on enough of, like, the Jeffies type of shit, where, like, you know, big like news streamers and podcasters would talk about it lightly next to like Expedition 33, right? But like when this came out, like I don't think I ever saw a single word except like people like us, the freaks, talking about it. And I mean, I'm playing it for the Nakazawa, which is about as niche as you can fucking get. It's just interesting. I mean, is it like
セラピー、こんな君のこのロッカーって人形。周囲こんな状況。ガチャガチャ中身は。
Screamer slop hiding from monsters. Yeah, there's voice acting even for like little shit like this. Fair amount of like cutaway CGs, like action cutaways and gameplay bits. We'll see how much music, but I mean, it definitely feels like the composer put in more effort in this than 100 Line. When am I getting attacked by Mr. Man? Am I just going back? And mind you, just having a bunch of different genres and stuff doesn't necessarily mean it's interesting. It could just be a play, like when Klitsu was talking about that. It's like, you know, fuck, I mean, he didn't say this necessarily, but you know, the spirit of it, like, you know, who cares about all the novelty if like none of it's like engaging in its own right? I mean, I don't mind like less in-depth things if there's lots of variety and stuff, if there's something tying it together or something. I hope that's the story. I mean, this has seemed fine so far, but we haven't really seen like the song of Killer Man's song is a little annoying. My question is, and this kind of feeds into that, is how much of this is there? What are they gonna ask of me? If this is just like a pseudo like light revival horror hide from the boogeyman thing, I mean, that could be fine, right? Like a light way. If it's like grind 100 floors of like nonsense, I mean. The stop and go, man. But I mean, I guess we're still getting the tutorial. You've never played a video game before, or you don't want to figure out how to play one. Is he gonna walk up to the fucking locker? Can't be horror slop without it. Do I just leave? Huh? You know, he actually learns your spots. Not gonna get the haunting ground alien treatment. Let's be real, that shit sucks and everything but alien, I would say. He just said haunting grounds suck. True. Why didn't we see this shit at first? It was there. I'm playing 20 minutes a day. I won't play like a shitload longer to go work. I have to go in all shit early, but another hour. It's slowing down.
ということは、これは異教。次のページにも何？ネフィリムは最初。神の最初の子？
God's firstborn.
その後にもネフィリムの再来こそ我らの神 神の声を求める者の前にはネフィリムが降臨するとか。まるで異教徒にとってネフィリムは異教の神と。
The prof. Get their mileage out of this area.
なんだろうこれ。さっきネフィリムから逃げる時のドタバタで、今これ必死に逃げているが、だがまだ諦め。ネフィリムを追い返す方法が。ネフィリムを追い返す方、それは鏡に映ったネフィリムに向かって、お前は誰。そうすれば、鏡だ、鏡。ネフィリム。とりあえず。
Also, I'm gonna say it. It's a simple game, so it's not giving it much credit. But 1100 line had this issue a bit. Somehow VNs sometimes have this issue. It doesn't run like shit. It's been pretty smooth. I haven't had any weirdness. It just kind of happens, right? If I remember right, 100 line on PS5. I mean, I'm on PC, better than PS5. Had some funk sometimes with frame rate. Not a huge. Not giving it much credit. I mean, it's a very simple game. It should be a fucking game. There should be like 0 issue.
なぜ殺人鬼ネフィリムは哀れな人。理由は不確かだが。
I will say there's like 0 spooky atmosphere to this. I don't know if they intend it to be or if it's more just like, hey, it's like a horror thing. That's kind of cute, huh?
この工具を武器にネフィリムと戦ってみるとか。
There's like no build up into getting in here or building an atmosphere. It's just like, we're here and there's the guy. Feels like more of like a style thing and not a cute little thing.
いや、無理かな。
It's like a nod, you know, it's like, hey, look, it's survival horror, right? Yahoo.
でもこの
Tools there.
これは新聞？少し読んで。ネフィリムによる最初、ある閉園後の遊園地に忍び込んだ5名、両目をくり抜かれて、子供たちが。
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, maybe our characters saw it when they were driving around and just didn't mention it.
逃げ延びたと言われる子供の証言によると。
Or maybe because of the story, maybe they read ahead. Because they know the story of Nephilim's first killings, that it must be old. Because of that.
犯人は遊園地のマスコット。あの着ぐるみ。ネフィリムは被害者の前に。ネフィリムという名前の由来も。それ以来、閉園後の遊園地。それから数年が経ち、遊園地はすでに取り壊され、それでもネフィリム、毎日のようにネフィリム。これでこのフロアはあらかた知ら、外に出られそうなところ。どうやって2階に上がろう。いや、あのバリ。
Only some sort of a tool.
あのバリケード。あ、電動ノコギリ。よし。
And they're gonna have to justify everything narratively, so I can't just like pick things up and use them later like an adventure game. It's gotta be in like a sequence of events. Which sucks for gameplay. I mean, that might just be the... Yeah. Does this game just autosave all the time?
1階で手に入れたフロアマップ。服屋なら試着用
Oh
の
wait,
鏡
there's a
が置い
hard
てあるか
save.
もしれない。
Oh, I can't. Yeah.
服屋に向かってみよう。
Maybe not gameplay mode as often.
ここが服屋。あれ？鍵穴もないし。西側の方に警備室に行けば。
Ominous music. Oh, you can rotate. I thought it'd just be set angles. I don't really care too much, but it's cute. Why not? Oh, he's there.
セキュリティ。あ、ちょうどセキュリティ解除の画面が表示されている。解除するには英数字のパスワードを入力せよか。
That's a spooky track.
各店舗のセキュリティ解除パスワードはそれぞれの店長に配布しま
And
す。
it's more just like raw sound, but I mean, loud enough. Spacious enough, it's at least noticeable. Ominous. Am I about to fucking find my pages? Shooting, man. I guess in this case it's shooting woman.
このフロアにもネフィルムに殺された人の死体がたくさんあった。
I was trying to throw a little Superman 64. The Slender Man. Find my pages. Hiding from the boogeyman. Horror slop.
あの中にもしそうなら死体あまり息はしない。
Him in the body.
警棒を持っている。
Kind of easier just to... I mean, I guess I can see stuff. I'd almost rather leave it like this.
ここは時計屋だ。時計は全部と。
I can just go through the mini map. I might not be able to see the Nephilim.
ここでも警備。壁に血痕と何かで高級そうな時計を。他には何？この死体があ、何かかい。鍵？ バックヤード、他には何も。バックヤードか。一応し
The store.
フロアマップによると服屋のバックヤードはここだ。確かそれらしいメモ書きがな。ロッカーが開い、段ボールがたくさんある。パスワードのメモ、アルバイトが着替えを入れ、これはあれ、ペルソナ。
I'm not gonna say it.
これは警備室で。
I was about to blurt it out immediately. Like I had to like it's almost like I had to like hold back some vomit. Maybe I'll just say it later all of a sudden. For my own purposes.
あれ、
Am I supposed to type it myself? I type it like I'm the PC typing? Oh shit. What the fuck? Is this the future of VMs?
これで服屋の扉が開いたはず。
Not some jank fucking pop-up for it even on PC.
服屋に行って鏡を探そう。ここにもエレベーターが完全。やった。鏡に映ったネフィルムに向かって。
Do you remember?
そうだ。
Oh, I thought we'd have to attract it and bring it here.
来た。お前は誰だ。お前は誰だ。お前は誰だ。
おい不審者。おめえなんでこんな。マジか。
でも鏡。
ネフィリムからにあいつの姿を見。おいあいつはやっぱ着ぐるみだったか。おいおめえが死ぬのは構わねえがネフィリムのことを話すまでは死なせねえからな。
He doesn't recognize our lass yet.
ミファ。
お呼びでしょうかお嬢様。
Also, isn't it pretty fucked to have a mask with your eye drilled out? And that's like Nephilim's kid killing thing. How's this a popular mask, man?
本部に戻ってこいつを運べ。落とさねえよ。
おや、お嬢様のお客様とは珍。
ごちゃごちゃ言ってねえで。
お言葉ですが、私のシートは庶民をのあくまで。
いちいちうるせえやつだ。
お言葉ですが。
ああ、もううるせえ。目覚めたか？
ありがとうござい。
礼を言われる筋合いはね。ああや。おめえ、私の代わりに。
なんか。
ついとっさに赤の他人を守ったっての。
Something like that.
なんだそりゃ。まるであの人。
That person.
そういえば。
しもべ。
レイか。いいぜ、覚えといてやる。
仰せの間。
Is she just sitting on her? Yeah, I was like, there's no way they only give you your memories at the very end.
うっせえな、おめえ男だろ。なさ。私がみんな、姉さんも。
スペアボディがいっぱいあって。私に万が一のことがあった時は。
お任せください。教祖、約束。
あれ？
ああ、やっと気づいたか。ちょうど着いたところだ。具合はどうだ、レイ。そうか。
It's mastered, and that they use it a shitload. It's like Kodaka, right? I mean, instead of having just them on the screen talking to each other, it gives it like action, which can be fine. It can give action and movement to something that's low budget and still, but it could also be extremely fucking obnoxious. Sometimes more effects is not more quality, but I mean, I'm fine with it too. As long as it's not overdoing it. I haven't like, it hasn't like reared its head yet.
どうかしたんですか？
匂う。死の匂い。おめえはここで待って。突入だ、ミフ。
仰せの間。
どうし、相変わらずどこで何してるんだろう。なんだろ
う。Weakness in the police department. Midnight. I can't save during the gameplay section. I start the next one. I could totally just start going to bed, get work done. We could start this a little earlier, go a little later. Just kind of get it off the ground tonight. Might do that. Tomorrow's not a huge work day, but right. Yeah, I might call it here. If I could save truly at any time, that'd be one thing, but I assume we're gonna go in here and it's gonna be like another section. We'll do some more hours on it tomorrow, and it does autosave all the time. Oh yeah, okay. No, tonight we'll just call it good for now. I feel like that's a good primer. Tomorrow we can start a little earlier, maybe. Get some of the other shooting lads in. Like I said, I won't be here Friday. Maybe do a small stream early Friday, but I don't even know about that. So we'll do some tomorrow night. And I'll probably also, I don't know, either do games as games, do Power Warshin if I'm feeling it, or we'll start like Ball Pit or something. Since I'm gonna be gone for a day, I don't want to start too much craziness. But this weekend we'll do a lot of this probably. Are you working this weekend, Good? I don't think so, right? Probably do a fair chunk weekend. Anyways, Tuesday off. I work Tuesday. Well, I usually get back. Depending on when I start. Afternoon. Late afternoon. I've been starting it. Early evening. Yeah, well, so far, I mean, I'm definitely more hopeful for it than 100 Line. I mean, 100 Line I was hopeful for a while. Because it was a decent common route. Potential for mixing it up. I would say this, I've not liked the intro. I like ingredients. I like the music. I think some of the production value is pretty neat. The mixed gameplay stuff could be cute. Stuff like picking the murder, where God's power kind of plays into it. You know, do you essentially pick a murder and then it becomes true? You know, what is the mystery that's going to be surrounding the death of the founder? Not just the death of the founder, because there's got to be some kind of stuff in there, world building, hopefully. What I haven't liked is the zaniness, the wackiness, the exposition dumps in apartment buildings, the constant introduction of new crazy concepts and high stakes bullshit with zero build up or meat or atmosphere to it. All of that's been eye-rollingly irritating. I'm just kind of tired of a lot of that. I'm all for style over substance in the right scenario, but it's got to hit it's got to have a hit that right hit of style, or it needs to be in like another form, like something gamey where you can kind of have it play off on its own while you're doing stuff. When you're trying to get me into the world and the characters and what's going on, just I'm fucking crazy and I'm losing it and I got amnesia and all this and that, you know, that could be cool with like a blend of surrealism or just some kind of crazy vibe, or just explaining it to me in like the most blunt, worst way. The world's gonna end. You're in a fucking cult, country of people who want the world to end. You have God's power. God's power can do whatever you want. You're being reincarnated. You can die as much as you want and come back. You know, you pick your murder. You know, there's the ministry people. You know, just blah 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 blah. It's just like hitting everything. It's like throw everything at the wall and hope something sticks and hooks you. What's got me interested is it's a potential thing, right? It's not anything it's specifically done except maybe the music and some of the production value, but the idea of playing with genre conventions where it's like you're picking the guy and it's maybe like procedural, which it seems like it's less maybe about that. We'll see how well written these are. They seem to spawn their own little stories, but you know, the idea of having 5 the really distinct routes that are well put together and interesting, right? The reverse 100 line where it's actually separate, distinct genres that are done well. That could be cool. Potential for interesting, like, meta, twisty stuff. I mean, the idea that, like, a god would be evil, or, you know, they open it up with, oh, we want the world to end because, you know, they're like, instinctively you'd be like, oh, that's bad, but I mean, it's a fucking VN, right? The way they're gonna, the main character wanting that, you know, them trying to like subvert that to be actually a good thing. Everybody wants to end because we're in some kind of fucking simulation and we get freedom from God or something, you know, that kind of shit. You know, who knows, right? There's potential to see where it goes. There's definitely enough here. I could also see it being extremely surface level. I could see these distinct routes not panning out to be well executed. Just more so, like, not just surface level and like how it plays out, like the little twists and stuff, but even the gameplay concepts or what's unique to each route. It's just lip service. It's just novelty for novelty's sake, and it doesn't wrap a bigger story into it. And then we get like a fucking wet fart of like a finale to tie them all together. That's super easy to expect, or if you know it is easy to expect, not interestingly executed. So who knows? It's got possibilities for sure. I've gotten more into it now that we've gotten into this route a bit. No, not necessarily because of the gameplay. I mean, I am curious where that's gonna go, but more, you know, what the real vision for it is. It feels like they're kind of in a hurry just to get you into the routes, where it's like the amount of shit they brought up could be a fucking 10-hour common route. Honestly, and probably, who knows if it'd be better for it, but it could definitely slow down. But it's funny because it was like slow, but it was told in the most boring way that it still felt like it was drawn out, because it's mostly just talking heads in an apartment and then contrivances to get you into a room to listen to wacky Kodaka to your characters to whack or whack act, you know, act wackily. Oh, anyways, that's it for now. Really short starter. My bad on that. We did do a Birdhouse Lane stream earlier today. I kind of napped a bit. I would have done more power wash or something else, but we were having issues with the dishwasher. It was smelling fucking horrible, and I think it was just too many things running at once, and it was backing up water. So I've been airing out the apartment and all that. I'll be gone from the apartment. Let my brother chill here on Friday, so I want to make sure it doesn't smell like shit for any guests. Anyways, yeah, catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Looking forward to doing more. Looking forward to talking about it. Nakazawa, no disappointment.